Hello everyone, I'm Nihal and today we're going to speak about the war which is going to take place between Ukraine and Russia. So we are going to see in detail that why Ukraine and Russia are going to go to such a big decision and what are the consequences, and including India is also included in this, okay? And before we go into the topic, please subscribe, like and share my YouTube channel to your friends, okay? Come on, let us go. So as we see, Ukraine and Russia have a war between a long time, okay, since February 2014. The reason why is when Russians were conquering Ukraine, like how Britishers came and conquered India, and India didn't like the way how they conquered us, and we fought for freedom and we got freedom. Okay, like that only. Ukraine didn't like the way how Russians conquered them, the rules and regulations made by them and their leaders, and how they treated them. Okay, so they didn't like the way how do Russians treat them, so they separated from Russia, and since then, Russians couldn't accept it that Ukraine separated from them. Until now, they are not able to accept it that Ukraine got separated from them. Now, what decision they're taking is, at the current situation right now, 2022, Russia is like they want to conquer Ukraine, but Ukraine is like, no, we will not let you. It is our independence. It's like that. They are doing like that. So both are against each other. So since February 2014, many problems were occurring between Ukraine and Russia. Like, we don't want our current president. He's ruling from a long time. We need a change. The president of Ukraine is Volodymyr Zelensky. Okay, so they want to change the president, but Russia did not accept that. Okay, Russia's president called Vladimir Putin didn't accept that, and they didn't change the president of Ukraine. Now, in this current situation, when the war is about to take place, Ukraine's president is also supporting Russia. But Ukraine is like, even if a president also supports Russia, we want our independence. We will fight for our independence. Now, Ukraine has the support of NATO, US, Europe, and it has all the European countries support. Now, Russia has the support of China, okay, the world's largest country. So the Russia has the support of China. Now, where India is going to support, it's a very big confusion. India is confused whom to support. They are in a very confused state because India is getting a huge amount of imports from China, and all the businesses are happening all like these smart watches. Even if you take one Thai currency, when you see back of it, it'll be written made in China. Almost everything is from China, and Russia also. Russia is importing to India big amount of this weapons, guns, cannons, and all. So Russia are giving a big amount of weapons to India, and even India needs US also, because of US only technology development is supported. Okay, because US only is helping us to develop in technology like 5G, this metaverse, 5G, virtual reality, and all these things. Okay, 5G, virtual reality, and all, US only is helping us. Okay, so India wants US, Russia, and China. These three countries are very important to them, so they don't know whom to support. If at all we support Russia, means we will lose US. Okay, now if at all we support NATO, if at all we support Ukraine, means we will lose China and Russia. So India don't know whom to support. So India still in discussion. Still they are taking a discussion whom to support. It's a very complicated situations for India whom to support. Okay, so now Ukraine and Russia are going to go to a war because Russia has already conquered two places of Ukraine, the highly internationally recognizable places, the largest place in Ukraine called Crimea and Donbass, the places of Donbass. So there only the war actually began from February 2014. Now Russia has conquered Crimea and Donbass. Okay, so they have loaded a huge amount of weapons that can explode anytime. Now Ukraine, they have launched all these weapons to Ukraine. It's a very huge amount that can blast anytime, and Ukraine is also ready for that because they also have made these weapons ready for the war. Okay, they are now Ukraine is also ready for the war. They are ready to attack anytime. So Russia and Ukraine can go for a war at any moment. Okay, any moment now. So then such a big decision, and consequences are the consequences are like very worse, because if at all both the countries attack each other, means both the countries will be equally damaged, because Ukraine has the support of NATO, and Russia has the support of China, world's largest country. So If they both attack each other, that's all. Both the countries will be equally damaged. It will be in a very high amount. So the economy level will slow down. The economy level will have a big crash. Okay, the economy level will have a very big crash, and they will again go into a very poor state. Okay, so it is a very bad phenomenon if at all they go for a war. So still they are in decision, they are taking discussions. Okay, should we still go for a war, or we should talk and solve this matter? They are still making the discussion. If at all they decide to go for a war, the two countries will hit each other, will fight against each other, and fully destroy. Both the countries will be equally destroyed. It's a very bad decision, actually, if you ask in my opinion. And this is only the real truth about why they are going to go to a war. Okay, bye everyone.